Hi everyone. Let's take few questions on the topic functions. Now here I am taking one question where we have to find out the domain of the function. Function is 1 upon under root 1 minus cos x. Okay. I hope you know the meaning of domain. Domain means set of values of x in fx. Okay. What values of x can be put over here? So I have to check the expression. Now we know that under root 1 minus cos x should remain defined, right? So we know that whatever is written inside the root, that should remain positive. Now 1 minus cos x, I know that it has to be greater than or equal to 0. You just have to check that only. We know that if something comes in negative within the root sign, that thing becomes imaginary or unreal. Okay, so this kind of a concept is giving us that clue directly that 1 minus cos x should be greater than or equal to 0. But we know that denominator also cannot be 0, otherwise it will become not defined. So it implies that 1 minus cos x should remain strictly greater than 0. Even we cannot take. See, if we see the concept of under root, we know that within the root, anything can be 0 or anything can be positive. But since that expression is given in the denominator and 1 upon 0, that is not defined. So I have to exclude those values which are making 1 minus cos x 0. So I have to take only 1 minus cos x. It has to be strictly greater than 0. Why? Because 1 upon 0 is not defined. Now I have to check 1 minus cos x greater than 0. Now since everybody of you know that cos x lies between 1 and minus 1, right? So the maximum value of cos x is what? 1, and minimum value of cos x is minus 1. Got it? Because cos x cannot be taken as 1, because if I'm going to take cos x 1, then the expression will become equal to 0, and in that case we know that that 1 by 0 will make it not defined. So ultimately I can take all the values which are less than 1. Only cos x is equal to 1 we have to remove, but rest of the values can be taken. And I know that if cos x is taking minimum value minus 1, still the expression will become what? Positive, right? So it means here 1 minus cos x is defined for all x belonging to R, right? Except which values? Except the values which are making cos x 1. So cos x should not become 1, and we know that whenever angle is a even multiple of pi, only in that case cos x become 1. It implies that x should not be a multiple of 2 pi. So in general, we write that x should not be 2n pi, where n is belonging to integer, because we know that angle can move in anticlockwise direction or in clockwise direction. That's why this n is belonging to the integer. Got it? So what is the domain then? Finally domain is set of all real values. I can put any angle, any value here in x, except what? Except where x is becoming even multiple of pi. Okay. So this is the domain. I'm going to take more questions on the function, so stay tuned and keep watching my videos. Thank you.